My beloved and cherished listener, if you find yourself receiving this profound message today, understand that this is not mere coincidence. Your guardian angels have orchestrated this divine encounter because they carry within their celestial hearts an urgent and transformative message specifically meant for your soul's journey. The universe has conspired to bring these words to your awareness at precisely this moment when you need them most. There is someone in your life, perhaps already deeply woven into the fabric of your existence, who harbors intentions of the most sacred kind. This person dreams of joining their life with yours in the holy union of marriage. Yet within this beautiful desire lies a cosmic tension that your spiritual guides feel compelled to illuminate for you. This individual, while pure in their love and sincere in their devotion, carries within them a nature that will inevitably intertwine with your magnificent independent spirit in ways that will fundamentally alter the essence of who you are. You are deeply, profoundly loved. The connection between you and this person transcends the ordinary boundaries of human affection. You may already recognize each other as soul mates, those rare beings who have journeyed together through countless lifetimes, finding each other again and again across the vast expanse of eternity. Whether you are already bound together in relationship or still discovering the depths of this connection, what exists between you is authentic, powerful, and sacred. The love is real, the feelings are genuine, and the bond you share resonates with the very frequencies of divine truth. However, the universe and the celestial entities that watch over you with infinite tenderness have observed something that requires your conscious attention and careful consideration. This person who loves you so completely, who sees in you the answer to their deepest longings, carries within their heart a pattern of supreme codependency. This trait, while born from love and the desire for deep connection, has the potential to slowly, gradually, and perhaps imperceptibly diminish the brilliant flame of independence that burns so beautifully within your spirit. You are a magnificent creation, a being of extraordinary complexity and grace. Your heart shines with the pure gold of compassion and wisdom. Your mind operates with the depth and clarity of a true philosopher, seeking understanding and meaning in all aspects of existence. Your spirit burns with the fierce courage of a warrior, ready to face any challenge with dignity and strength. Yet you also possess the magical, ethereal quality of a fairy, bringing lightness, wonder, and enchantment to everything you touch. This remarkable combination creates a being who is perfectly balanced, gloriously whole, and beautifully complete within yourself, requiring no external validation or completion to feel worthy and fulfilled. Codependency, in its essence, is not inherently negative or destructive. It springs from the human need for connection, love, and companionship. It creates bonds of intimacy and devotion that can be profoundly beautiful and life-giving. This person who loves you offers you these gifts in abundance. They are wholly loving, unwaveringly loyal, and deeply affectionate toward you. In their eyes, you are not merely loved but revered. They wish to provide you with everything their heart and hands can offer. There is no sacrifice too great, no gesture too grand when it comes to expressing their devotion to you. In their perception, you are nothing short of a luminous star, a being of such magnificence that they would move mountains to bring you joy. Yet your guardian angels urge you to receive this cosmic message with the full awareness it deserves. Love, no matter how pure its origins, can transform into something toxic and limiting when healthy boundaries and clear parameters are not established and maintained. The very intensity of their devotion, while beautiful, carries within it the seeds of potential imbalance. Let me speak this truth again with the weight it deserves. This person wants to marry you, but in doing so, they will inevitably take something precious from your free, independent spirit. You have grown accustomed to your independence and freedom, and these qualities have not developed by accident. They represent the reality you have consciously or unconsciously chosen until this pivotal moment in your life's journey. But now, someone extraordinary has entered your world, someone who desires not just your love but your complete commitment, your total presence, your undivided devotion. This desire for commitment brings with it the necessity for transformation. Your belief systems, the philosophies that have guided your steps, the perspectives that have shaped your choices, all of these will need to evolve and adapt. Please do not perceive this necessity for change as something negative or frightening. Change is the natural companion of growth, maturity, and the accumulation of life's precious experiences. It is through change that we discover new depths within ourselves and unlock potentials we never knew existed. Marriage represents one of humanity's most sacred institutions, a divine bond that unites two individual souls into a harmonious whole. This reunion is not merely social or legal, but spiritual in its deepest essence. It is pure, divine, and represents one of the most profound acts of love that human beings can offer to one another. When two souls choose to intertwine their destinies in this way, they create something that transcends their individual existences. Your ancient, eternal spirit will always retain its essential freedom. This is an inviolable truth that no earthly relationship can diminish or destroy. However, marriage calls for harmony, compromise, and the willingness to make healthy sacrifices for the good of the union. Your sense of self-autonomy and self-sovereignty remain forever your own sacred territories that no other person can truly claim or possess. Yet, when you choose to marry, you are choosing to share your soul with another being, to walk with them through all the cycles of past, present, and future that await you. This sharing of souls is indeed a beautiful and magical experience, but your spiritual guides want you to remain mindful that this journey is not always smooth or effortless. Life has a way of testing the strength and authenticity of our deepest connections. Issues of mistrust, concerns about fidelity, and feelings of insecurity may arise, not because the love is false, but because these challenges serve as reflections of how genuine and committed both of your intentions truly are. In the beginning, you may find yourselves questioning each other, seeking to uncover the deepest emotions and most private thoughts, determined to reach the very root of each other's authenticity and sincerity. The love that exists between you runs deeper than surface attractions or temporary infatuations. This person who stands ready to request such a monumental commitment as marriage is unquestionably your kindred spirit and soulmate. You have both lived as independent beings, free spirits who have walked your paths as lone wolves for significant portions of your lives. Your younger years were filled with trials and tribulations, particularly in matters of love and relationship. You have grown so accustomed to the single life, to having complete freedom and unlimited space to make choices according to your own desires and timing. Entering into marriage represents an entirely new chapter in the story of your life. It is a call for unwavering devotion, steadfast commitment, and the intention of permanence and longevity. It requires the generous giving of mind, body, and soul to another human being, This is precisely what this person desires from you and what they are prepared to offer in return. If you can find the courage to surrender into the blissful reality of divine connection, if you can embrace this one simple yet profound truth, then what awaits you is a love that will nourish and sustain you in ways you have never imagined. This person does not merely love you, they adore you with every fiber of their being while cherishing the sacred bond you share. Yet in the beautiful dance of this connection, they will inevitably take something from your fiercely independent spirit, just as you will take something from theirs. This is the exquisite beauty of true monogamy, a love that is authentic, soul, deep and transformative. The question that stands before you now is profound and deserving of your deepest contemplation. Can you accept that it is possible to share love on every conceivable level while still maintaining and securing your essential boundaries? Boundaries within love are not walls that separate but guidelines that protect and preserve what is most sacred within each partner. Even within the most loving and trusting partnership, spiritual protection and individual integrity remain necessary and valuable. If you can master the delicate art of balance, if you can learn to secure your boundaries while opening your heart completely, then you can embrace this new beginning as the fresh start you have always deserved. You do not need to sacrifice love and intimacy on the altar of independence, nor do you need to abandon your freedom to experience deep connection. Many couples throughout history have discovered this precious equilibrium, finding ways to maintain individual identity while building something beautiful together. You can continue to embody the free spirit you have always been, maintaining your own interests, hobbies, friendships, and pursuits, without falling into the negative cycles that can sometimes plague relationships. We all carry within us aspects that could be considered toxic or shadow elements of our personality. These darker aspects are not meant to define us, but to be acknowledged, understood, and ultimately transcended through conscious effort and spiritual growth. Your angels want you to understand that they still sense within you a deep resistance to this possibility. They observe how desperately you sometimes cling to familiar patterns from your past, and how this clinging prevents you from opening completely to the transformative power of true love. The past, with all its lessons and experiences, has served its purpose in shaping who you are today, but you are no longer the child who first learned those lessons. You are no longer bound by the limitations that once seemed so real and insurmountable. The journey from youth to maturity naturally brings challenges and experiences that push us toward becoming the best, most authentic versions of ourselves. Beliefs and perspectives that once served you well may no longer apply to the person you have become and the life you are now called to live. There are actually very few real obstacles to this beautiful connection once you allow yourself to trust this person completely and recognize the genuine sincerity of their emotions and feelings toward you. Marriage is truly on the horizon for you, representing a fresh cycle, a new beginning, and the opening of a brand new chapter in your life story. The nobility that flows through your very essence will serve to keep this bond true, strong, and enduring. Divine grace walks beside you as your constant guide, and the great spirit of the universe stands as your faithful friend and protector. Spiritual protection surrounds both you and this sacred love you are being called to embrace. Fears may indeed arise because of your strong attachment to independence and freedom. This is natural and understandable, but please receive this message as the positive and empowering communication it is meant to be. There are beautiful perspectives and kind intentions working behind the scenes of your life, that you may not yet fully perceive or understand. This person genuinely wants to share their entire world with you, but you must first accept that you are truly worthy of such devotion and generosity. Without this self-acceptance, you risk falling into toxic patterns of codependency, projection, and unkindness that would diminish the beauty of what you could create together. There are no hidden agendas or ill intentions within this connection. What exists between you is pure love, a magnificent blend of assertive masculine energies and gentle feminine energies working in perfect harmony. Deep friendship forms the foundation of this bond, creating a space where respect, mutual trust, and genuine understanding can flourish. The proposition this person will offer you is not intended to limit, suppress, or diminish you in any way. It is not meant to keep you trapped, blocked, or suspended in a state of spiritual purgatory. Instead, it is a beautiful invitation that has the potential to help both of you grow in ways you never imagined possible. This path leads directly to your continued self-development and spiritual evolution. I want to close this sacred message with a heartfelt prayer for your journey ahead. May the divine guide your steps as you navigate the important path that lies before you, for you are facing a decision of profound significance. May your free, independent spirit be protected and honored as you contemplate this beautiful proposition of marriage. Grant yourself the wisdom to discern the true intentions and authentic nature of this love that calls to your heart with such persistence and beauty. May you receive the wisdom necessary to establish healthy boundaries and discover perfect harmony within this divine connection. May you embrace the transcendent beauty of love while remaining completely true to the magnificent being you are, finding that perfect balance between cherished independence and devoted love. If this message creates a resonance within your spirit, I invite you to speak these powerful affirmations with sincere intention. I embrace the extraordinary beauty of love while staying completely true to my independent spirit. I trust my divine intuition to discern the authenticity of this sacred connection and to establish healthy, protective boundaries. I am absolutely worthy of a loving and harmonious partnership that encourages me to grow, evolve, and become the fullest expression of my true self. Remember that this message does not need to create immediate resonance within you. If you are receiving these words today, accept them as a divine sign from the universe that this beautiful event may be approaching in your future. When that time arrives, you can return to this message and repeat these affirmations with full awareness and intention. Take this moment to allow these words to settle deeply into your spirit and consciousness. Always remember that you are profoundly loved and completely protected by the infinite wisdom and compassion of the universe itself.